this area. So here we have a glass filled with room temperature water. Okay, it is around 27 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is degree Celsius thermometer. This is around 27 degrees Celsius. Now I want to make it too hot, so I got some hot water also here. So here we have some hot water, okay, and in one more glass I got some cold water from the refrigerator. Now we are going to record the reading of both the temperatures. What is the temperature? Temperature is a degree. It's a degree or a number which will indicate the hotness or coldness. So see here, this is the hot body. So this hot body temperature, this thermometer is a laboratory thermometer, children. Actually, it should be always in the contact with the body while recording the reading. Why? Because when you take outside, then it will record the surrounding temperature. If it is inside, then only it will record the inside temperature. So always laboratory thermometers, we have to measure the thermometer and the object should be in contact. At the time only you have to take reading. So here it was around 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, this hot water is around 40 degrees Celsius. Now let us see the temperature of cold water. This cold water temperature is around 19 degrees Celsius. What is the hot body temperature? 40 degrees. Cold body? 19, around 20. So what is the difference in both the bodies? What is the difference? How much difference is there? 20 degrees Celsius is the difference. Okay, right. Now this is a food color, okay, which we are adding to the molecules of both the hot body and cold body. Now you already know very well which molecules are having more kinetic energy, hot body or cold body? Hot body is having more kinetic energy. So when I add a food color on the top layer, so the color should carry to the entire liquid very quickly. Why? Because they are having more kinetic energy. That means they are having more vibratory motion. Okay. In these molecules, these are somewhat lazy. It should carry little slowly. Now let us see what happens. But here you just think that only 20 degrees difference is there, okay? This is hot body, this is cold body. So in both the cases, zoom it. In both the cases, you can observe very clearly. Any plane which is there, plane. See, in both the cases, children, everybody please get up from your seats and please come closer. Don't go off the camera, okay? See, in both the cases, please see the transfer of this liquid molecules. Here most of the part is light in color, right? But in hot body, see it is. If you still add more hot, so randomly the molecules will move. But in cold body, as it is cold, so molecules will be very lazy here. So slowly it will move as its kinetic energy is very less. So did you understand the kinetic energy of molecules in hot body is more compared to kinetic energy in cold body? And you can observe one more thing here, children. Some places at the bottom of the liquid, the color got mixed more At the middle of the liquid, it is not mixed properly. At the top of the liquid, it is mixed. So by this, you can understand, even though the substance is same, but all the molecules do not have same kinetic energy. Understand? That's why we are telling sum of kinetic energy of all the molecules present in the body when we are talking about heat energy or internal energy. Understand? Is this clear?
Water inside the glass. Water is having water molecules inside, and there will be some space in between each molecule. There is some space in between each molecule. So now I am going to add some salt inside the water. If I add some salt inside the water, starting and ending, in both the cases the level of the water is same, it is not increased. Okay. The reason is, when we add salt, the salt molecules are very small, that those molecules can adjust in those gaps. Wherever space is there, in those spaces the salt molecules can adjust. So as a result, it will not increase its level. Okay, got it. And it's now, previously, before mixing salt and after mixing the salt, inside the water there is no increase in the level and no decrease in the level of the water. But physically we have not noticed anything, but inside we have to observe change in the density. What is that? Change in the density. Density is nothing but how much heavy the substance is. How much heavy the substance is. This one you are going to notice now. I am going to place an egg inside this glass. Okay. Now I am keeping some water inside this glass. Now you all can observe very clearly the egg is inside the water, right? It sinks inside the water. It is not floating now. Okay. Now in this water there is no salt is mixed. Let us consider this as a pure water. Now when I mix some salt inside this water, I told you very clearly the density will change. The density of the water will change. Now there is egg inside the water. This is having less density, water is having less density, and the egg is having more density as of now, before mixing salt. Now what I am going to say, which is having more density, that will be sinking down, which is having less density, that will be floating on the top. Now water is on the top, egg is in the down. So which is having more density? Egg is having more density. Now what I am going to do, I am going to increase the density of the water. If you increase the density of the water, egg density will be obviously, it will become less density than that. So when I am adding salt, everyone observe it carefully. Now let us make it more denser. More denser means more salt I am going to add to it. So here the density of water has become more, and egg density as it is there. So when density has become more, so now you can see that less density has come upside and heavier density has gone downside. Okay, got it? So by this it is very clear that density of the substance, whichever is having more density, that substance will sink inside always. Whichever is having less density, they will float on the top of the fluids. This is one of the reasons.
advance.